What if your spiritual awakening didn't set you free, but shattered everything you thought was real? You woke up. You saw behind the curtain. You felt the divine, the truth, the connection. But now, you feel lost, disoriented, more sensitive than ever. Even though you know Mo, life feels heavier. Your relationships feel shallow. Your job feels fake. And your old life? It no longer fits, but you have no idea what comes next. That's the part no one talks about. The breakdown after the breakthrough. The emotional chaos that follows your so-called expansion. But listen, you're not broken. You're being rebuilt. You didn't fall behind. You outgrew your old timeline. You're in the void between worlds. And the pain you feel, it's not failure. It's integration. Because awakening doesn't end when you wake up. It begins when you try to live as that awakened self. In a world still addicted to fear, illusion, and noise. That's why today, we're going deep. You'll learn how to raise your frequency for good. Not by chasing spiritual highs, but by grounding your energy in a new way of being. No fluff, no cliches. Just real powerful shifts you can start using right now. To feel clear again, aligned again, you again. The truth about post-awakening chaos. You've seen the illusion. You've broken out of the matrix. But now your nervous system feels raw. Your energy is scattered. Why? I remember going through this. After a deep expansion during a retreat, I came home and everything felt wrong. I cried for no reason. My body felt unstable. Normal things suddenly felt suffocating. I thought I was falling apart. But I was just trying to stabilize in a new vibration. Because awakening opens the door, but living awakened. That's where the real work begins. You're carrying unprocessed energy. Old identities still clinging. New frequencies trying to anchor into an outdated environment. That's why everything feels harder now. You're rebuilding your reality from the inside out. You didn't get lost. You just outgrew the path you were walking. Why your frequency keeps dropping? Let's be honest. You've felt moments of pure alignment, bliss, clarity, peace, but they don't last. Why? Because you're trying to stay high in a life built for your old frequency. Your habits, your surroundings, your relationships, your thoughts. Everything around you is created by your pre-awakened self. Trying to stay elevated in that same structure, it creates energetic whiplash. You don't need more motivation. You need energetic consistency. Your nervous system is the gateway. Here's what most spiritual teachers don't tell you. Your nervous system controls your vibration. If your body doesn't feel safe, your energy cannot stabilize. You can meditate for hours and say mantras all day. But if you're still in a trauma loop, your frequency will crash again and again. Want to raise your frequency for real? Start here. Teach your body what safety feels like. Walk barefoot on the earth. Breathe slowly 5 times a day on purpose. Turn down the noise, screens, stimulation, overconsumption. Eat food that nourishes, not numbs. End your day in silence, even just 10 minutes. This isn't about rituals. It's about rewiring your energetic baseline. Frequency is a lifestyle, not a mood. Stop chasing high-vibe moments. They're not the goal, they're the byproduct. The goal is becoming someone who makes high-frequency choices, even in low-frequency environments. How? 1. Curate your inputs, what you watch, what you read, what you scroll. If it doesn't elevate, eliminate. 2. Hold energetic boundaries. Say no when your body says no. Stop confusing guilt with love. Protect your peace. It's sacred because you are. 3. Embrace sacred repetition. You don't need 10 new practices. You need one, done with full presence, every day. Even drinking tea with intention can shift your field. Your frequency doesn't rise by doing more. It rises when you become less divided inside. Let go of the addiction to pie. Here's a shadow no one warns you about. The addiction to healing. You've spent so long fixing, clearing, searching. You forgot you're also allowed to live, to rest, to enjoy, to exist in wholeness. Not everything needs to be processed. Some things are released the moment you stop carrying them. So ask yourself, what pain am I holding? Just because I'm afraid of who I'd be without it? 3 practical frequency anchors. Use them daily. Here are 3 grounded tools to stabilize your energy today. Anchor number 1, conscious transitions. Every time you shift tasks from work to rest, screen to nature, pause, breathe. Reset your energy. A 20-second pause can change your entire day. Anchor number 2, what would my highest self do? Use it as your compass. Let it guide the small decisions. They shape your entire field. Anchor number 3, sensory reset practice. Light a candle. Smell something grounding, rosemary, Palo Santo. Close your eyes. Feel your body. Return home to yourself. High frequency isn't found in the sky. It's found in the small, consistent ways you honor your truth. The myth of constant expansio. You're not failing just because you're not always growing. Growth isn't always upward. Sometimes it's inward. After awakening, your soul isn't asking you to become more. It's asking you to become real, still, clear, aligned. So stop trying to be better and start remembering. You already are the frequency you're chasing. You just forgot. And now you're remembering. If this message reached you at the right time, you already know. It wasn't random. You're not alone. You're not crazy. You're not too sensitive. You're awakening. And you're learning how to live from that truth. So keep exploring. Keep anchoring. Not with fear. Not with urgency. But with clarity. With love. With presence. You're not here to survive this awakening. You're here to live it. Fully. Powerfully. Permanently.